So let me get this straight. You don't give, Donald Trump does not give the helm to Maria, who won the Nobel Prize and praised Donald Trump, had Donald Trump's back, said that the Nobel Prize is dedicated to him. But when it comes to running the country, Donald Trump says that she's not fit, that Maria is fit. And then he lets Delcy Garcia, that's Maduro's right hand, the VP, take over. So for all you people out there, and I'm glad that Maduro's out, but for all you people, I didn't like the way he did it. But for you people who are celebrating, you gotta be careful because Delcy Garcia is the same thing as Maduro, right? Her thoughts, her feelings about Venezuela are the same. He's not gonna put a right-hand person, Maduro's not gonna put a VP on the side who does not think like him, just like Donald Trump, all right? So you can say to yourself, this party was coordinated because Maduro didn't want to work with Donald Trump, and she did. So she's going to do what Donald Trump says. But Donald Trump is not going to run the whole country because he can't run the whole country. He's more interested in the oil. So as far as having Maduro off the helm, that's good. But you also have Maduro's right-hand man, which is a woman, Delcy Garcia, who's just as bad as Maduro. So, like I said, you have a woman in Maria who doesn't have the same vision as Donald Trump. Yeah, she did praise him, but doesn't have the same vision. And for him, for Donald Trump, that's him saying, you know what? I don't want this lady here because she's not going to agree with me with the oil. Because that's what Donald Trump is. I mean, he's a businessman who wants that oil for, not to say to come here for it to be cheaper, but he wants it for his buddies who have money, Chevron, all those people. That's what he wants the oil. He can care less about the Venezuelan people. All right? Because remember when he ran for president, he talked bad about the Venezuelan people. He talked about the government. He talked bad about the people, the thieves, and this and that. That's what he did. So what do you think is going to happen now? The same thing. It's not going to change. The food's going to be scarce. Prices of the price of the dollar is going to be the same. So nothing's changing. Just there's no transfer of power. There's nothing changing. It's just a bigot, not a bigot. Yeah, but he is a bigot, narcissist, misogynist man who wants shit for himself. Because remember, the Supreme Court said you can't try a certain president while he does the things that he's doing. He's not guilty, so he's doing everything that he can. Now remember, he never did this with Cuba. He hasn't done this with Haiti. But he does this with Venezuela because Venezuela is the largest oil manufacturer there is in the world. More than Saudi Arabia, more than Iraq, more than Iran, all the places. And that's what it is. So let's not celebrate they took off Maduro because you have Maduro's right hand on the helm. Has she made a statement? Has she said, I'm going to make Venezuela better? No, she has not. So before you cheer on, make sure that woman does what things what's right for the Venezuelan people, which I don't think she will. Okay? Well, she said she's on Donald Trump's side. Remember that.